I am on a constant mission to push myself to become the highest and best version of me. And so one of the things that I'm implementing most recently is biohacking. Now, if you've not heard of this phrase before, it is basically hacking your body using science and technology in order to optimize your health and well-being and your performance. And so there's some things that you can do that are simple, and there are some things that are very extreme. And so I'm just starting this journey myself. So I figured I would kind of document some of the first initial changes and things that I'm implementing and taking away in order to begin to biohack my life. Now, if this is the first time that you are seeing my face, then hello, my name is Carys. I am a real estate broker, entrepreneur, and content creator here in South Florida. So if you enjoy all things real estate, social media, and self-development, then you will enjoy this channel. So make sure you subscribe and stick around. Now, I've been doing a lot of research online for biohacking and how it all works and the things to do and not to do. And it can be overwhelming when you start to go down the rabbit hole. So I'm gonna keep this video as simplified as possible. So we're doing Biohacking 101. Let's get into it. Also, if you are interested in any of the products that I mentioned in this video, it will all be linked in the description below. Now, we are in the kitchen because one of the first things that you should be doing is improving your water. Now, if you actually see what is in those pipes that your water is going through, you will cry and then probably throw up because it is absolutely revolting. So in case you don't already know, you should not be drinking water out the tap pretty much in most places. One of the best waters that you can have is spring water. Now, one of the things that I have in my house is my faucet here, this little guy right here. It's through a reverse osmosis under the sink. And then this one here is for hot water. And so it comes out boiling hot, but it's the same thing. It's through reverse osmosis as well. And then all of this water is all purified and through a water filtration system throughout the entire house. So it's this water, it is the water in the shower, it is the waters in the sink and everything else. Now, I know that is obviously an extreme thing to go get your whole house done. So some of the things that you can do that are more affordable things to change is no more tap water, drink spring water, and if you can, put some sort of filter, system onto your regular sink. Make sure your fridge has a good filter on it if you're getting water out of your fridge. For the ice as well. Things obviously, because our body is mostly made up of water, so you want to make sure the water that you're giving your body is good water. And then in regards to the water that's coming out of your shower, is get one of those shower heads that has a full 15 filter thing going through it, so that the water that comes through is filtered before it's going into your head and on your body. Okay, number 2 is improving the quality of your food. Now, one of the things that I realized recently is that you can be eating healthy, but you aren't necessarily eating clean. And that's because it comes down to the quality that our food is. Because there's a lot of additives, there's a lot of coloring, there's a lot of filler in food in general, but it's also in the healthy food. And so there are some switches that I've been making at the grocery store that I will show you.
Blueberries are rich in antioxidants, they are anti-inflammatory, and they're actually great for brain health. Also, look at the size of these cucumbers. I'm working on my gut health too, so I grabbed some kombucha and some good leafy greens. I also made the switches to grass-fed beef. I do the 93.7 and then organic free-range chicken instead of chicken like this. Switching to wild-caught salmon and also pasture-raised eggs instead of eggs like this. Making the cleaner choices. Of course, it costs a little bit more, but it is worth it. I eat a high protein and low carb diet, so these are some of the other things I grabbed for meals too.
Now, there's one app that I've been using that has completely changed the game when it comes to shopping at all at the grocery store, looking at labels and basically analyzing what's actually in your food. And that is Yucca. I'll leave a little picture to the icon so you know what it is in the app store. but you basically can go around and scan the barcodes on your food, on your drinks, and it will tell you, and it rates it out of 100, but it also tells you like what's in it that's good, what's in it that's bad, and so that you can actually analyze the food that you're eating and the things you're drinking, so you can choose the cleanest things possible. Okay, number 3 is cold therapy. Now you've probably seen on social media people doing the ice baths and the cold plunge and things like that. So that is like the extreme version of that. You're going in, you're sitting in an extremely cold bath of ice. Fun, not really. However, there's a way that you can get some of the same effects for it, but at home, and that is having a cold shower. Now, if you're gonna be doing this, you go in the shower, you can have your nice warm shower first, and then turn it all to cold, go in there and just stand in there for as long as you can. If you can get to a minute or 2, great. The biggest amount of cold receptors that you have are on your head and on your chest. So if you can get under there, then that is a good job. Cold therapy supports your immune function, it improves your circulation, it boosts your metabolism. It's also a great mental thing to do because you've pushed yourself to something that's very uncomfortable and it's signaling to your brain that you could do hard things. Number 4 is blue light blocking. Now, your first immediate thought is probably your blue light glasses. I've worn them for years. I have probably 5 or 6 pairs of them. You can do those, but you could also, I have a blue light screen protector on my phone. You can get them for your laptop, on your computer. I will leave all of these linked in the description below. Blue light, it strains your eyes. It stresses your brain. So you're able to protect and optimize by using blue light blocking. You could also change settings on your phone to have a certain period of time where your phone naturally goes into that warmer colors. It's in your settings. And one of the great things as well that blue light blocking does is if you use, for example, your glasses at nighttime, you get very much improved quality of sleep because your eyes aren't being strained by the screen, the TV, or whatever you're watching before you're going to bed. Now, number 5 is intermittent fasting. Now, this is something that I used to do all the time, and I did it personally for just staying in shape, which is typically what a lot of people know it for. However, it's amazing for your body and basically repairing your cells because instead of the enzymes that your body uses for digestion, when you're in a fasted state, those enzymes can go and repair and clean up the cells in your body. So typically people would do a 16-8. So you basically have a window of time, usually of 8 hours, that you are able to eat in, and then your body is fasted for the other 16 hours. Now, personally, I only do this twice a week. On the other days, I eat early. I am someone who likes to wake up at 5. I work out early, and so I like to eat after I work out. And then I usually close my window, stop eating around 7 p.m. So my fasting on those days is not really there. However, on the days that I am doing cardio in the morning, I'll do fasted cardio, and then I will basically not eat until usually around 12 or 1 o'clock. And when you are in that fasting time, it's not that you can't have anything apart from water. You can still have black coffee and green tea. Intermittent fasting is good for weight loss, it's good for brain health, and so if you can even implement it like I do, just a little bit, doesn't need to be every day, then it will be beneficial for you and your body. Okay, so these are some of the things I'm doing to biohack my life, and hopefully you learned something from this video as well. If there is something that you took from this video that maybe you're gonna begin to put into your life, then make sure you leave it down in the comments below. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.